live even more. Going live even more. And we should be live. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the second stream / episode of the case of the Golden Idol. Last time, what did we do last time? Last time we solved a couple of murders. We couldn't prevent them, of course. We just gotta solve them after the fact. Right, yeah, we did 5, and now we are at number 6. They have been getting increasingly more complex, which is fun. So let's just go immediately into it. The explosive events in the forest cabin. First of all, we have a donkey. Or a horse, I'm not sure. One of the two. Broken workhouse. What do we have here? Henchman for hire in the Timberbrook region. We got a Billy Cracker. Oakwood Gang Brawler Robber. Oh. Hardy Abe. Burnham Workhouse Brawler has a card. Little Billy. And Jerry. Jack Nails. Okay, let's see. There's a lot of burglars. Enters through chimney. Little Billy is Santa. A box of confectionery. Oh, we got hats. Okay. Are those the noble people's hats? I remember seeing this one. Well, that's probably important. Let's see what happened inside. That's a lot of things happening in. Oh my god. And there's the bomb. And the Golden Idol. Look at him. Oh? A small weight is tied to a pull down. Oh. They set the idol to be explode spell, and then they, they set a trap. Okay, I see. Well, let's see. How did you die? Oh. Oh, wait, I remember him. Breathing, but appears to have lost consciousness. Oh, he's still alive. I do not care what means you use to acquire what I need, but remember to be discreet as always. Note that I do not want it to decayed. And more recently, it has died the What? Oh, thank you. One of the old workhouse G's was croaked yesterday. Oh, they're gonna take the corpse. Are they trying to resurrect someone? A key, some money, gun. Oh, it was a trap. The man didn't get buried at all. How unfortunate. What's here on the wall? You are not to visit any village or city without my permission. At no point may you disclose the location of the cabin. Mr. David Goran, you are in charge of all security and arms. Lucius Smith, you will taste any food you cook before it is presented to me to prevent poison. A Little Pip, you are in charge of Black Bestia and Golden Doubloon. Those must be the dogs. Or horses, I'm not sure. Edmund Cloudsley, that's the one who signed it, yeah. Go, coin, go! Oh, there's a Little Pep. Wait, why did he say go, coin, go? Oh, that must be that's Golden Doubloon. Alright, Golden Doubloon, you are a Little Pep. Oh, I forgot this guy's name. This is Miss Smith. Oh, my dear gods, what was that? The gentleman robber strikes in Westbrook. The infamous gentleman robber, Walter Keane, with a number of unnamed associates, held up a coach on the southern road leading out of Westbrook. The scoundrel robbed the passengers of all their valuables, kissed a young lady, and then left. It was already the 5th robbery by the infamous gentleman, who, as is his custom, appeared wearing an impeccable suit and a new hat in the latest city style. The rush of catching Walter Keane has been increased to 100 pounds. Of course. She wanted to get her hand kissed. You are Miss Smith. Lucia Smith. Remember that one from last time. This guy, all he can think is, oh! Ooh, candy. A ring with a ruby, another gun, another sword. Alright. And then here's where the magic happened. That's a rotten apple and a green one. That does not look like an apple, that looks like a bell pepper. Oh. Holy. That's a lot. Vacuum version 1. This simply did not work after I aimed at the sealed vessel and activated idle. Both air and the vessel disappeared. Oh. Vacuum V2 attempted with this input and it was a definite improvement. It decreased the amount of air, but curiously still did not create a complete vacuum. Let me see what was the thing set to real quick. So you were set to Kane double square. Ah. We're gonna have to figure out how that thing works. Alright. So it seems like Kane with a dot is air, and then double square might be decrease. So far, at least. Ah, but then what is circle? Disappear? I don't have anything for that. Alright, let's see this one then. Gold filtering. The target must contain some gold for this to work. Seawater is a suitable target. Oh, okay. However, a great deal of seawater will be required for this to yield any significant amount. Perhaps we're trying it on a ship. So, first step, get gold by aiming at the target. Second step, aim at an empty vessel to retrieve it. Oh, okay. So, Kane with a dot is suck, and Kane without a dot is spew. But this is not air. I don't really have a... That's your decrease? So we got... Spew... Circle... Okay. Spew something. If the implication of this is what I surmised, it could be a tremendous discovery. Next step is to progress toward fruit to more advanced organic matter. I must ask David to fetch me a dead body. Okay, that's... That made the apple rot. Or... maybe this made the apple unrot. Spontaneous combustion. Oh, actually, was there a title for this? Unknown effect. Okay, so... Spew something something. You cannot combust a target if you have not performed a freezing beforehand. Interesting, the speed at which heat is increased appears to be influenced by how strongly I press the trigger and how long I have performed suck before it. Freezing. Okay, so circle triangle seems to be heat. So this one's increase heat, this one's decrease heat. So we definitely have this one is decrease and this one's increase. Do I have an increase? I do. And then we have circle or triangle is heat. Freezing the target rapidly can create curious side effects. For instance, it should be careful when freezing water in a sealed bottle to explode it. Safety notice. Upon pulling the trigger, if the glyph input is meaningful, the idol will perform the intended action on the target it can see. If it is red, it is ready for suck and will turn blue afterwards. If it's blue, it can only perform spew. Okay. So we have Increase. What could the plate be? Here it's implying that it's air, but for both. Aw. Right, so this decreases both of these. Both air and vessel disappeared. So the whole vessel's just gone. Oh, circle is like decrease matter? That makes sense to me. Decrease the amount of air, but does not. Okay, so this might be air. At least so far. And then we have gold. That must be gold then, yeah. Gold. I don't know, what's our little pointy one? The pointy one shows up on... Only on this one. The freezing and, so there must be heat. Alright. Perfect. So, if I get this correct, so this one is... Increase matter heat. AKA heat an object or set an object on fire. Okay. I see how that thing works. A pistol. Loaded. You are also... You're Mr. Edmund, aren't you? Edmund closely. Now what else do we have? We have another guy. We have two guys getting shunted. Oh, they broke open the door for sure. They might have shot it open, to be honest. Whoa! A club? Okay. Shard of a vase. What do you have? You have lockpicks, you have a saw, you have a pistol. I finally have the location of my target. Meet us on November 10th, Friday, at the Timberbrook Inn and bring all your tools. You get your share as we agreed. WK. And he has nails. Alright. Let's go back to the list of names. Billy Cracker, a little bit. Jack Nails. Uh-huh. Alright, this guy has nails, so he must be Jack Nails. That's easy to discern. Little Billy enters through chimneys. I don't see a little Billy. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I like this like outside atmosphere sound. Oh, my head hurts. Forgot what his name was, because we've seen him before. Let's figure out the other two first. So, Billy Cracker, we got Hardy Abe, we got Little Billy. Oakwood Gang Brawler Robber, has a cart. Well, we have the cart here. So he must be the gentleman, is the one with the cart. Which is the guy with the fancy hat. What was the cart guy's name? Card. Hardy Abe. So you are Hardy Abe. And then we have Billy Cracker. And we have Little Billy, who enters through chimneys. What if the guy who got knocked down is Little Billy? And this guy's Billy Cracker. I was wrong. I was wrongo. Okay, are you Little Billy then? Did I flip the two? Oh. Billy Cracker. That's not good. If you're Cloudsley, you must be Jack Nails because of the nail in your hand. He is the one, right? Yeah. And this is the guy with the club. Which makes me think he is little Billy Cracker. It just makes sense to me. Is he Hardy Abe? No, there's no way. That makes no sense. Short of a vase. What am I missing here? This is our gentleman robber. Implied by the hat. Our gentleman robber is called... Oh, actually, maybe that's just the wrong name for him. Maybe I have to look at this. Walter Keene. So you might be Walter Keene. Where do I have Walter Keene? Oh, he's all on page 2, of course. Then Billy Cracker and... Who the fuck were you? Because it's gonna be hard to enter through the chimney since the fireplace is on. So it's not gonna be Chimney Guy. Has a card. So the guy with the card is here. I'm gonna say Hardy Ape must be the guy who's like still alive. He's Hardy. And Lucius Smith is the maid. David Garon, you're in charge of all security and arms. What have I wrong here then? You must be Golden Doubloon, right? Your coin? You look like a little Pep. You must be Edmund Cloudsley. Jack Nails has the nail on his hand. Billy Cracker cracked open the door. Walter Keene is the guy with the fancy hats. Burkham Workhouse. Burkham Workhouse Brawler has a card, Hardy Abe. That must be the guy getting the corpse, right? Actually, you know what? His name was probably wrong. So instead of Hardy Abe, maybe this guy is David Garon. Yeah! Yeah, that makes sense, because we've seen him before, so it has to be a name we recognize. Same with Lucius Smith and Little Pip. And then the question is this Walter Keane? And is this Billy Cracker? These are the two that are question marks. Now, the hat's flying off of his head, so I do think that's the guy. Which means this might not be Billy Cracker. Timberbrook Inn burglar, pickpocket. Hobbs gang burglar enters through chimneys. So he must be Hardy Abe, because we don't have a Hardy Abe yet. There we go. Now, what actually happened? Edmund Cloudsley needed a corpse. Some guy along with accomplices delivered a corpse. Or coffin, sorry. Must be that guy. So, Walter Keane and his accomplices? Walter Keane, along with his accomplices, delivered a coffin. Upon entering, suddenly... Meanwhile, the amount of... Let's see, okay. Okay. Suddenly clubbed on David Garan. Who's the guy who clubbed him? This guy. Who was Hardy Abe. Hardy Abe suddenly clubbed David Garan. Bang! Right on the noggin. Meanwhile... this must be Edmund Cloudsley. Who... increased air. Meanwhile, Edmund Cloudsley increased the amount of air in a sealed room. Or vase. Because it is a vase that exploded. When A and B entered the room, the vase exploded and killed them both. I think that might have been decreased and then it explodes. We'll see. What are the names of these guys? It's the club guy and that guy. Oh, it's Hardy Abe and Jack Nails. Hardy Abe and Jack Nails. Whoa! Alright, this one was a lot easier than the previous one. To gain entrance to Edmund Cloudsley's secret forest cabin, gentleman robber Walter Keane pretended to deliver a corpse to Edmund for his experiments. On entering the cabin, the robbers ambushed the servants and Edmund locked himself in his study. While the robbers were sawing through the lock, Edmund prepared a trap with the idol that killed two of the intruders. Kablam! Oh, then, Sir Coroner, the bandits accidentally set up my master's laboratory chemical ingredients. What happened afterwards? Oh, I managed to fend the rest of them off, but my master, Lord Edmund Cloudsley, got caught in the blast, which severely disfigured him, and soon afterwards he died. Bless his soul. But he was fine. Oh, the thick platans. What the fuck? What do you mean we're going for a cult? Strange practices of a secret society. Okay. So we got some drag marks. 2 people dragging something. Oh. The tattoo depicts a hand and an eye. Oh! Okay, that might be David Garand. To David Garand for reliable service from EC. Huh? Oh yeah, that doesn't make sense. It's not his hair. Oh, it's a robber. Duh. David, the gathering will be on March 14th. To follow our plans, we should be there at least 2 hours before midnight. We're talking to arrive in full costume, grab robot weapons, WK. Yeah, they robbed his ass. Clean new coats. Oh. Oh, I just forgot to click on that, okay. So he is not David Garand, actually. Let's keep looking. More tracks. More tracks. Ooh, okay. Brothers wear masks appropriate to their house. Dark hands, proud beasts, and water snakes. So you are a dark hand. Brothers wear robes appropriate to their rank. Master, steward, or initiate. So he is a dark hand initiate. Masters, I ventured on the Order's mission to reclaim our fire-breathing relic and, with great resolve, punish the despicable enemy. I, with a few brave companions, fearlessly entered his hideout in a remote hunting cabin. But the devil had prepared a treacherous trap, and an explosion slaughtered my dearest friends as we entered his study. Thanks to my sturdy physique, I survived the blast, only to be assaulted by the enemy's lackey, assassin warrior David Garand, and a pack of bloodthirsty hounds. After an hour of fight, I received numerous deadly wounds, in spite of which I prevailed and defeated my assailants with my martial training. I discovered the enemy's dead body, slain by the trap of his own making, but no trace of the relic. I am forced to go into hiding because the government's watchmen are tracking me. Once I have recovered from my deadly wounds and shaken off the watchmen, I will send you the next report. May the Griffin awaken. Walter Keane. Let's see, this from January 5? October. I must apologize 1,000 times for my absence, but my road to recovery was full of peril, and valor that cannot be sufficiently conveyed in writing. The government dogs and spies chased me tirelessly, and I was forced to seek refuge in Aquitania to recover my still dire wounds. There, I finally bested my pursuers with the help of Lazarus Ernst, a young resourceful gentleman whom I met in a remote manor one dark winter's night. Not only did he earn my trust by stepping into the fray against the villains, but he turned out to be well versed in the arcane arts. Of course, not yet close to your skills. I have finally recovered and plan to return to Albion. I suggested Lazarus would be a fine addition to the Order. I vouch for him and I will invite him to undergo the appropriate trial. May the Griffin awaken. Walter Keane. Illuminated Masters. I object to the admittance of the individual Lazarus Hurst to our brethren. I submit that our dark-hand brother Walter Keane, who vouches for him, cannot be trusted, because he is a liar and a thief. I am certain that on dispatching our enemy, he kept the golden fire-breathing relic for himself. Nothing will move me on this. He must produce the relic, apologize personally to me, and afterwards be expelled from our brotherhood. Sir Geoffrey Sinclair. Okay. That's, that's a lot of cultists. This took a turn. You know what? I'll check that later. Let's check the basement first. Huh. One must carry the house on their back. One must eat without a mouth. The inside of the house is but a fish living in solitude. And one must strip bare and survive the winter cold. Prepare to receive what you have earned. The brother's trustworthiness has been challenged, therefore we decided to take measures to resolve the fate of this individual. So the brother proves himself, he can vouch for the newcomer. If the newcomer survives the appropriate trial, he will join our ranks. You are summoned to join our gathering on March 14th and fulfill your roles in the rites of the Brotherhood Council of Masters. So he is going to Eye Lion, so that is a initiate of the Proud Beasts. I have signaled to Griffin who I am. I accept my fate, whatever it may be. Okay. I see. So we're gonna figure out his rank based on the ritual. What else do you have? You have some fancy rings. Alright, so the ritual is snail, food, fish, cold. Sure, it must be Inception. By Proud Beast Stewart. So you are Proud Beast Stewart. Steward. Proud Beast. Alright. And you are about to become a Proud Beast Initiate. That makes sense. Alright, we can ignore that. Figure out whatever the fuck this is. Done what an accuser has challenged a defender. Both drinkers must be barefoot. A substance is added depending on the severity of accusation, including deadly poison. Add substance to one of the cups. Defender chooses first, accuser chooses the remaining, both sip. That guy's dead. The Griffin has spoken. Okay. The Ritual of Squabble. Only initiates and defender. And can be defender and accuser. Are they both initiates? They are both stewards. The sword must be borne by any dark hand. Prior decorations, the Grim Reaper, the Never-Ending Teacher, the Feeder of Mouth. The accuser must deeply hate the defender. The sword must be borne by any initiate. Now what do you have here? Dispute. Which is a scepter. We've got Discord. Hey, I use Discord. The house of the accuser and defender stand behind their brother. Okay. 2 cups on a stand, they contain wine but are almost empty. The Griffin has spoken. That must be the deadly poison. What do we have here? The Griffin has spoken. Silver with some wine. We have a sword and we have a scepter. Okay. So now we have to figure out this ritual. So we have, I don't know what these robe colors are yet. What do you have? Because you are an, you're a Dark Hand Initiate? You have a clean new coat that's green. And you have a coat that's red. Oh, I should fill this one in as well. Okay, well we can fill in, the Red Mask as Proud Beast and Steward for Green Robe. You are a, Proud Beast Steward. Fill that one in later. Steward for green. So you are a steward. And you are a steward? You are a Proud Beast? Okay. Let's go to the underground. And check this ritual first, because this was the ritual of, I believe, Inception. And this is either Walter Keane or Lazarus Erst. And I'm gonna say Lazarus. Because Walter's probably the one upstairs. Then, checking the rules. What do we have? We have... When an accuser is challenged, the defender... so the two green guys are the challenger and the defender because they're barefoot. And because they're green, they're both, stewards. So it's not the ritual squabble. It could be dispute. The house of the accuser and defender stand behind their brother. So it's not that one. So it's either dispute or conflict. The sword must be worn by any initiate. This is not an initiate, so it must be dispute. The scepter must be borne by a water snake master. So we know this is a water snake. And this is a master. Which makes this a dark hand. And this a initiate. So now know all the red robes are initiates. Which is, you are an initiate. You are an initiate. And you are a water snake. You are a water snake master. You are a dark hand initiate. You are a dark hand steward. And you are a proud beast master. And you are a water snake steward. And this is the ritual of, what did I say? Disputes. Disputes. Here. Oh! I was wrong. It was dispute, right? Sometimes we're born by a water snake master. Keeper of treasures, never-ending teacher, and the Grim Reaper. Oh, we have a Grim Reaper. We have a key and we have a book. Oh, the book is a never-tiring teacher. And the key is a keeper of treasure. So it is the ritual of dispute for sure, 100%. Maybe go one of the ropes. So all the red ones are initiates. You're an initiate. Oh, right. We need the, we need the names of one of them. One of them is Walter Keane, and one of them is Jeffrey Sinclair. Walter Keane. Jeffrey Sinclair? Nope. Is it flipped? Yeah, okay. Then, the reds are two initiates. Yep. So those are correct. A water snake is blue, dark hand is green. Water snake Dark Hand, Water Snake, and this is Proud Bee. So the top ones are all correct. The 2 initiates are correct, and the 2 masters should be correct. What am I missing here? Is one of these guys maybe David Garan? Hold on, I'm gonna read the notes again. Yeah, I got the 3 names here. Oh yeah, because this guy got taken. So obviously, a dark hand initiate has been infiltrated. So this guy is actually David Garan. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh my god. That's so much. Someone was challenged to some ritual. He with blank blank ambush blank blank. So this is the Dark Hand initiate. David Garan posing as Dark Hand initiate. Signaled to someone with a something which something had no something. Meanwhile, someone passed the... Okay, let's go back down here. Lazarus has passed the Inception one. This is Inception, and this is Lazarus Hurst. To become, what was it? Proud Beast Initiate? This bottom one's easy. This must be drank the other one, the other cup, and died. Which cup? Had no poison. Okay. So he showed which one was safe. Then the person who died is Jeffrey Sinclair. And then he signaled to Walter Keane with a... Let me go back to that scene. David Garan signaled with a... I guess decanter, right? Or tankard? Which one was safe? It's probably like which hand he was holding it in. That makes sense. With a tankard. Which cup had no poison? This was a dispute ritual. He, along with, okay, so the person who was challenged was Walter Keane, and the person who helped him was David Garan. Yeah! After being challenged to a ritual with potentially deadly consequences, Walter conspired with David to devise a plan which would ensure his own safety. They captured a Brotherhood member on his way to the gathering. David took his costume so that, during the ritual of dispute, he could indicate to Walter which cup was poisoned. Therefore, Walter chose the safe cup, and his opponent drank the poison and died. So the Griffin speaks. The crowning celebration by the lighthouse. Oh, that guy's dead. Did he fall? This man is not breathing. That's a severe wound at the back of his head. Okay. Water Snake Master. Lately I've experienced disturbing dreams and I feel cursed. Are you the source of this? With your magic? Desist immediately. I know that when pushed, my absolute rage is absolute. I do not toy with the well-being of the Empire's general, for I do not tolerate being attacked. In my many voyages, I have learned the dark arts too. If need be, I will summon 1,000 invisible demons to crush your bones. Proud beast, master. Dear friend, it is not so simple for me to get you a seat alongside me on the court of directors at the Seven Seas Company. As a doctor, I recommend you to stop obsessing over it. It will only unbalance your humors. Let us discuss alternatives at the next party at Kensington Palace. Okay. His arm appears to be broken. Both his legs appear to be broken. Ow. We have footsteps. We have one going in, two going out. Okay. Here we have 5 strange looking masks. Darurs for the Griffin Rebirth. The one who claims to be Griffin Reborn must perform a miracle. Oh, I don't like the music going all wonky. If someone repeats the miracle, it is proven it was not a miracle, but mere magic. Claimant is punished with death. If no one can repeat the miracle, the masks fall. Claimant is crowned as Griffin Reborn. Well, they're all mask off. So the claimant, which I assume is him, is Griffin Reborn. He's got the kind of pointy shit. Oh. Okay. It was an actual miracle. Unbelievable. So there is a Griffin Reborn. IIV? It's not 3, because that's bad Roman. Oh, some kind of seal. The door is locked from the inside. Okay. By guarding the lighthouse, you guard the Empire. Oh, General Alistair Koch. Trap that connects the staircase, not locked. Yeah, that guy was shoved from the top for sure, 100%, like no doubt. Chronicles of Griffin Rebirth. Blah blah blah. First Dark Hand Lord Harrington demonstrated flying. Jumped off a cliff to his death. Ah. The guy might have jumped off willingly. In blah blah blah. Property's master Lord Pledsley performed a seance talking to the spirits. Lord Angus McBain repeated the miracle, proving him unworthy. Dark Hand Master Lord Jones demonstrated the creation of a homunculus, which Angus McBain produced as well. Damn, Angus McBain's a dick. The Pride Beast Master Lord White carried out the hypnosis of a servant, and then Angus McBain hypnosed the same man. Could he be Angus McBain? I can't perform that miracle if you're dead. He is the pointy shoes for sure. So, green guy was definitely part of this posse. He went in and out. And then there's one other person who went out. Kneel before Griffin Reborn and make ready. I will lead you brothers to great many changes. Ooh. After the suck matter? No, I don't think that was matter. Aim at the sky, press the lever to maximum position and hold for at least 10 seconds. At this point, the idol should be full enough to perform the miracle once. Miracle hypothesis, the water works better, but the effect is not as convincing. Therefore, blow air. Main challenge is ensuring my balance when holding onto the idol. A puncture is a glyph input is meaningful. Yep. Ah. So the miracle is they blasted a gust of wind down to slow their descent. And then this guy is like, I shall prove your miracle's fake. But he didn't know about the 10-second charge. Or he didn't know about the idol and tried it with something stupid. Here, I brought back your staff, O Griffin Reborn. Uh-huh. Feel nice and close in the handle of an ornamental cane. I don't really see what has been put in, though. And there's the other half. Uh-huh. Okay. Dear Master McBain, these threats to contact the Chief Inspector about my past offend me greatly. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna, say... the dead guy is McBain. What was McBain's full name? Angus McBain. We can kinda lock that one in, kinda, sorta. Where was I? Dear Master McBain, these threats to contact Chief Inspector of my past offend me greatly. Being an honest soul, I have no choice but to comply with your base demands. I may have invited Lazarus onto our brotherhood, but he has not shared all his secrets with me. Luckily, I had an opportunity to see him practicing his miracle. He has a magical artifact hidden in his cane. When performing the miracle, he input the following glyphs. Then he presses a small lever in the handle of the cane and grants him powers to demonstrate the miracle. Yours sincerely, Darkhand Steward. The hell are these? A golden snuff box filled with opium powder? Oh! Icy drugs. More hats? So Hat Guy is, what's his name? Fuck, what was his name? I don't even have the name. Set of ore. And thus Griffin Reborn revealed himself to his brothers by demonstrating a true miracle. I'm missing a bunch of hints. Must be on this guy. Wait, isn't this the guy that read the will? Protocol of an attempt to demonstrate a miracle. Location: the lighthouse on Gull Island near the Horn of Godhead. Present: Lord Angus McBain, Alistair Koch, James Turner, Walter Keane, Lazarus Erst, and Nicholas Maker. So he is Nicholas Maker. Then Walter Keane is this guy. Then we have Angus McBain is the dead guy. Lord Alistair Koch. I was thinking maybe it would be like the Master Ropes, but there's 3. Oh, people who had the magical relic in their hands chronologically. We'll get to that in a second. You have all the clues, right? Yeah. Is there anything left in this? No, okay. So we have, Dr. James Turner. Does anyone have, like, a doctor thing? We have the IIV. That is a stab that a noble would have. Oh, wrong guy. Still the wrong guy. So he must be Alistair Koch. Okay. Alistair Koch. And then the other 2 names were, for Lazarus Erst. You got Dr. James Turner. You look like a James Turner. And you look like an, Was it Alistair what? No, not Alistair, it's oh, Lazarus Erst. Yeah, of course, how could I forget? Lazarus Erst. Yeah, okay, I figured. We got the names. Alistair Cock, we got Lazarus Erst, we got James Turner. We got Walter Keane. Oh, we got Angus McBain and Nicholas Maker. Are these two flipped by any chance? No. Okay. So I'm probably wrong about Alistair Koch then. So I'm pretty sure the bottom three are correct. Pretty sure. Dear Water Snake Brother Maker, as the director of the Seven Seas Trading Company, I do not assess work applications. Please go to the official channels. Darkhand Master JT. So JT is a white robe. James Turner. We have two dark hands. The maps don't really tell me much, other than like how many there are. So top left or top right are James Turner. So I may actually be correct in saying that this is James Turner. Sorry, I said this guy was James Turner. You had a Koch. You had a Lazarus. What do we have here? Someone blackmailed someone to find out how someone would perform the miracle of flying? Yeah, that makes sense. And then Angus McBain blackmailed someone to find out how the guy with the thingy, which is Walter Keane. Oh, Walter Keane will perform the miracle of flying. And I'm gonna say that's probably Lazarus Erst. Ugh. I had them flipped. That makes sense. There we go. Oh, Lazarus is the one who performed a miracle. Oh. Here, I brought your staff of Griffin Reborn. So he is Walter Keane, yeah. And then the Griffin Reborn is Lazarus Erst. It's gonna be that guy. This is correct. This is correct. I'm pretty sure about these two. So he must be James Turner. He must be Alistair Cock. And then those two flipped. Duh. And then chronologically, who held the staffs? So right now it is Walter Keane. Before that, it was the guy who died, Alistair McBain, or Angus McBain, and Lazarus Erst started with it. Well, we know it's Angus McBain's death from a, two words from these. Head wound? From the flying... Oh, with the... Oh, okay, okay. He jumped with the idol, okay. So Angus McBain jumped with the idol afterwards. And then here we have Lazarus Erst jumped with the idol using the idol to demonstrate the miracle of flying and became Griffin Reborn. Oh? Reborn, seal, a lighthouse, flying. Oh, is it from the lighthouse? Yeah, that makes sense too. When Lazarus Erst jumped from the lighthouse and survived using the hidden golden idol, Master Angus McBain thought he had enough information to repeat the miracle and prevent Lazarus from becoming Griffin Reborn. He seized the staff from Lazarus and locked the lighthouse door to prevent foul play. However, he did not know all the secrets of the idol. It did not work for him, and Angus jumped to his death. That's a bad way to go. The interrupted weekend at the doctor's salon. That's a lot of people. Psychoactive plants. Oh. An illusion of unity with the universe. Increased appetite. Hiccups. Sleepiness. Wise of eyes get a pink tint. Lemurian lichen. Hyperconcentration on one thing. Loss of perception of time. Rapid blinking. Hey, the autism drug. Red berry. Surge of energy. Vocalization of all your thoughts. Twitching. Aggression. Tea house. Chess house. Croquet field. Oh, yeah, and this is like the field itself. Library, saloon, flower beds, fountain, flower beds. Okay, let's get all of these places. What do we have here? The seals of the 12 Lemurian clans. It's missing a boomerang. Okay. I'm not gonna remember these. Not at all. I'm gonna have to keep looking at that. We can go outside. An unfinished cricket match? Chrysanthemum bushes. Rose bushes. Oh. So that's to enter again, okay, and this is also an entrance. So there's two entrances. And it looks like the back entrance where everyone is the one for, so everything's happening in the salon, that makes sense. The library's in the background, you know, considering all the books, that makes sense. Oh, the London Gazetteer. Okay. Looks like the New Order party is winning. The New Order party has the most MPs, but it is clear the two old parties will form a coalition. This means either Loyalist leader Blanchard or moderate leader Valentine will become the prime minister, leaving Lazarus Erst and his party in the opposition. Erst is a new party. Got a chess match. Okay. I don't think the chess match is going to be super relevant. Ooh, tea. 2 cups of spicy smelling tea. One almost empty and the other one untouched. Someone's drugged. No doubt. 100%. Did I miss anything? No. Alright, time to look for these drug symptoms. So, hiccups, hunger, pink tint in the eyes, rapid blinking, vocalization of all your thoughts. Oh lord, I did not expect something like this in our household. There's the gardener. This is such a mess. However, we will clean the blood out of the rug. He is drugged AF. He is Black Poppy. He's sleepy AF. Oh, here's the boomerang, the murder weapon. Oh. What do we have over there? Sherry. Alright. Glass full of sherry. And, oh, okay, so 2 people are drugged. At least 2 people are drugged. Ha! Leopold, your plan to frame 2 is sublime. Oh, but your missing button is more than enough proof that you did it. Constable, please escort this man out. Here's a doctor. James, this is preposterous. You were damn well he was killed by that Lemurian savage. He's drugged again. Now the elections are over, please join me for a leisurely weekend at my manor with good old Augustus and some fine other fellows. We'll have some drinks and discuss what to do with the Prime Minister position. Kindly confirm your presence, Dr. James Turner. This is outrageous. I thought you were an honorable man, Leopold, not some Aquitanian agent trying to sabotage your friendly relationship. He looks like Lazarus from the previous one. He stole his life just like that. The doctor is a smart man, so he saw through his lies. I was wondering about you said you would love to meet someone actually interesting. I'm having a weekend of drinks at my manor, and a prince from the 11th clan of Lemuria will be joining us. Dr. James Turner. Oh, that's a lot of things. A brown stone slate seal. 2 hands with an axe. Means... what exactly? Oh, that's the 12th clan. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. A spicy smelling ornamental box. So he's the one who had the tea. A war club. Dear Prince, I heard that you got invited to the party by the director of 7 Sea Companies himself. I know you hate associating with these invaders and thieves, but it might just be the opportunity. Just know, of a great aficionado of Lemurian culture, it would be my pleasure to invite a member of the Ptu clan to spend us leisurely. Okay, Dr. James Turner. So he is Ptu. What do we have here? We have a ring? Oh, he's dead for sure. Sometimes is the victim, the black is the murder weapon, the somewhere is where he was murdered. What is this clue? A body was found by... okay. Listen, apologies for the shouting match yesterday. Let's continue our discussion at noon. Leo. The elections are over, so let's hold tradition and have a leisurely weekend. Dr. James Turner. So I'm gonna guess that this is Dr. James Turner. Wait, can I not? Oh yeah, I can't claim his name, so he must not be there. Now, I feel like I'm missing a lot of clues. Clean sword. Constable Arthur Faulkner. Constable's pike. Believe me, my lord, I do not feel comfortable arresting a prime ministerial candidate, but I must ask you to follow me. Ah. Testimonies. This is gonna be fun. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Get some stretches in. Real quick. Alright, let's go. So we've got the butler, the doctor, the loyalist, the gardener, the prince, the young man, and the general. And it looks like the butler is the one who died, based on the image. But I'll not jump to that conclusion. Oh, there's gonna be so much to cross-reference, isn't it? Okay. Became drowsy. Leopold became drowsy. Answer was falling asleep. Saw the Lemurian observe him through the glass door. Woke up, found a butler on the floor asleep. Woke up the butler. Entered the salon, found the body. Upon inspecting the weapon, deduced that the Lemurian was the murderer. Okay. Let's see. One of them felt sleepy. Black poppy. Whites of eyes get a pink tint. So we have two people. This is the butler. So this must be Leo. Which is this guy. A Leopold. I had a glass of sherry with James in the library, which means James is probably the butler. Who is the other guy? This guy, James. I can't fill in a name. Yeah, let me get all their names first. You're James. He drank a glass of sour sherry with a Blanchard in the library in the morning. So he is Leopold Blanchard. Then he went to the chess house where he found Lord Alistair and the butler. Wait, but he's supposed to be the butler. Oh, James might not be the butler. Found Lord Alistair and the butler, ordered the butler to clean the library and get rid of the bad sherry. Oh, okay. And then the butler came over, and then the guy woke up. Spent the rest of the time playing chess with Alistair until the alarm was raised. As the master of the house, he led the interrogation of the suspects. Okay, so James is the master of the house. And everyone's been invited by Dr. James Turner. That makes sense. So this must be Dr. James Turner, because he has a scalpel. You are James Turner. Oh, come on. Do I have to find the word Turner from somewhere else? Turner. James Turner. Okay, that's kind of annoying. Who's gonna do all of this? Now I have all the names available for when I do stuff. That's so annoying. Alright, so we got James Turner and Leopold Blanchard. Leopold, definitely got poppied. And this, James, those two are talking to each other. But your missing button is more than enough proof that you did it. Constable, please escort this man out. Which is because this guy was holding a button in his hand. Is he actually missing a button? He is! Oh, he is in the sprite art too. It's the right button. Okay. Location of each suspect when the body was found. Leopold claims to have found the body. I'll hold off on that until later. Let's check with Gideon. Played cricket with Urgent in the morning. Like a boarder went to drink in the tea house. Urgent drew his attention to the interesting design of the chess house. Saw Lord Alistair Cock, the butler. Those... Okay. Saw Master Turner come to the chess house and send the butler away. That makes sense. Yeah. As these two were having drinks. And this guy drank, and this guy left? No, this guy was having drinks with someone. Oh, man. So Lord Alistair leaves the chess house and returns shortly after. Drank a glass of sour sherry with Blancard in the library in the morning. This is James Turner. So these two were drinking together, but only Leopold got drugged. Off the two, at least with the same drug. Huh. Because they did both drink sherry in the library. So we have to... God, I wish I had a note-keeping app. Or like a place to type. In the morning, he practiced chess at a chess house. Sometime in the afternoon, Dr. Turner arrived and sent the butler away. They played together and he was very close to winning. Uh-huh. What was his name? Podrick? Served Lord Alistair in the chess house in the morning. His master arrived and instructed him to dispose of the spoiled sherry he and Lord Leopold had drunk and go to assist Mr. Spade in the garden. On entering the library to take away the glasses, found Lord Leopold asleep. Suddenly he was overcome by dizziness and fainted due to his weak heart. Mm-hmm. So wake him up while instructor's alarm, so sees... Okay. So the butler is called Podrick. And I'm pretty sure this is the butler. So he is Podrick. And he has been poppied. Sleepiness. So he drank some of the sherry. And then went, oh. Along with Leopold. Oh my god, that's so many. So I got James Turner, Leopold Blanchard, and I got Podrick the butler. Whatever his last name is. This is the gardener, which is Mr. Spade. Oh, these are the two servants. Billiam. Planted and pruned all morning. Okay, so it's Billiam Spade. Billiam Spade. And a chrysanthemum bush. Which was in the bottom left. So the young gentleman and foreigner leave the crocket and go behind the manor. Okay, so the foreigner was playing cricket, whatever you're supposed to say, cricket. That's Mr. Patou. He's playing cricket. With the young man. I'm gonna guess is this guy. Yeah, so these two are playing cricket? Okay, so what are the ones that were playing cricket? Not James. Everything young Master Bell says is absolutely correct. So it's Urgen Patou. Young Master Bell. I feel like that's the other guy who was playing cricket. With Urgen in the morning. So this is Gideon, I believe, yeah. So we're gonna say you are Gideon Bell. They got bored and went to drink in the tea house. Ergen drew his attention to the interesting design of the chess house. Saw Lord Alistair Cock lecture the butler. Saw Master Turner come to the chess house and sent the butler away. Saw Lord Alistair leave the chess house and return shortly afterwards. Okay. So young gentleman, a foreigner, leave the Crockett and go behind the manor. Behind the manor is... So he was here, he saw this, and he went behind the manor. So it could be tea and chess house, that's correct. In the afternoon, moved to the Rose Bush. From there, he saw Lord Augustus leave the fountain at around noon. Continued his work until the alarm was raised by Mr. Hill. Who is Mr. Hill? Who was told to raise the alarm? Instructed the butler to raise the alarm. So the butler is, Pottering Hill. And then from the... So Lord Augustus left the fountain at around noon. So whoever's Lord Augustus was here. Don't have Augustus yet, so it's one of these two. Oh, it's an identifier like the guy. Theo, you Leopold. Discuss the Prime Minister situation. So the moderate looks like the guy who died. I'm gonna be straight up. Loyalist leader, moderate leader, Valentine. So you must be Valentine. And then... the other guy is Blancard, which is Leopold. That makes sense, is the eye patch. And then a new party order that is, Lazarus Erst. Which I don't have in here, so that might not be the right name. I do have Koch not yet, so he must be Alistair Koch. Then which one do I not have used yet? We got Blancard, Valentine, 2, we got Arthur, Faulkner, we got Leopold Blancard, we got James Turner, we got a Gideon, we got an Ergen, we've got an Alistair, we got a Podrick, we got a Billiam, we got a Bell, we have a Turner, we have a Cock, we have a Spade, and we have Augustus, which is not filled in yet. There we go, Augustus Valentine. Valentine. So we have all the names. And that's important. Then the butler, Podrick Hill, was at the... He was woken up and told to raise the alarm, so he was in the library. The gardener was at the rose bushes. The loyalist was also in the library with the butler, because he woke the butler up. And we have to go back to these statements. So the prince, Ergen Patu, so I have to read what Gideon Bell says. Saw Lord Alistair leave the chess house and return shortly after. Lord Alistair is... And that guy, Alistair Kosh. The... And the what is he? The young man and the prince are together. These are Bell and Patu. They, when the body was found, were at... I guess the chess house? Both of them? I wanna see. You saw, Lord Augustus leave the fountain around noon. He's the one that died. So the one who died was at the fountain and then left. Master arrived in the first full chariot and Miss Spade. On entering the library to take away the glasses, found Lord Leopold asleep. Suddenly was overcome with dizziness because he took a sip. Was woken by Lord Leopold and instructed to raise the alarm. Then saw the deceased lying in the salon. So the body was in the salon, for sure. Served Lord Alistair in a chess house in the morning. He'll go away. Yeah, he was at that. In the morning, he practiced chess at the chess house and educated the butler on his lack of military training. So the general is Alistair. Alistair Koch is the general, who says he was in the chess place. The young man and the prince, they're either tea or chess. Dr. Turner arrived and sent the butler away. Dr. Turner is James Turner. It's not the doctor, right? Oh, yes, Dr. James Turner. So they're at the chess house. These are wrong. These are both... So one of these is incorrect. And one of these should be the salon, because obviously one of these is the murderer. It has to be him, yeah. I'm like, these two were together. These two were together. The butler got woken up, which means that the loyalist has found them. So, Alistair Koch is the one who found the body. Body was found by Alistair Koch. The salon is where he was murdered. Honestly, what is the murder weapon? His weapons are clean. The murder weapon must be the boomerang. And then the person who was found is Augustus Valentine. Oh, I have something wrong. I have two things wrong. The body was found by... Sorry, that's Leopold, not Alistair. Why did I do... That isn't it Leopold... what's his face? Leopold Blancard. Fuck. Augustus Valentine. LOL! Oh! Early in the morning. Na-na-na-na-na. In the na and na and na. Early in the morning, someone did something to someone in the somewhere, and something or something. Jesus Christ. Try and something a Lemurian. What? That's a lot of blank spaces. And planted the button on him to frame James Turner. Turner. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so we see what's going. So he has a button that he's holding, and it is Leopold's button. Sorry, so I actually did type that in wrong. To frame Leopold. Wait. Okay, to frame a Leopold. What's his name? Leopold Blancard. In the salon around noon. Killed Mr. Augustus Valentine. And planted the button to frame Leopold. So someone killed him and then planted the button and to be like, haha, you must be it. Yes, yeah. Your plan to frame two is sublime, but your missing button is more than enough proof that you did it. I think it's working. I'm not sure who killed him, though. I hope the host did not notice me when he was leaning over the sleeping eye-patched gentleman. Huh? So I thought you were an honorable man, Leopold. No, some agents are sabotage. Okay, so the poppy comes up a lot because of sleepiness. And I feel like the... do any of the other ones come up? We know he partook of the sherry, and the sherry was black poppied. I feel like the tea may have also been something. But that's the young man and the prince. So these two guys would have the same... One almost empty and the other one untouched. So one of the two, actually, is, maybe poisoned. Rapid blinking. So rapid. Holy shit. Rapid blinking. Hyper concentration on one thing. Loss of perception of time. Rapid blinking. So Lemurian Lichen is used on Mr. Bell. Okay. In the tea house, Petu drugged Bell. And stole a Lemurian seal from the salon? It was Ergen and Gideon. Early in the morning in the library. Another drugged. So the first two people were drinking in the library. One of them drugged. Not the butler. It is Leopold got drugged. Leopold. Blancard. In the library. Who drugged Leopold? Who was with Leopold again? James. James Turner. Turner's here. James Turner drugged Leopold Blancard in the library and... did a thing. Stole a button? Yeah. He drugged him, he fell asleep, steal the button, easy. And then later on, killed the guy and planted the button on him, which means James Turner is the killer. Ooh, one or two mistakes here. In the tea house, Ergen Patu drugged Gideon Bell and stole the Lemurian seal from the salon. I feel like the middle part here is where it's wrong. I'm just... see, okay, there's two wrong things. So it's not like two names are flipped. It might be locations here. Let's look around. So there's a boomerang missing, but that's the murder weapon. One of the seals is missing, which Patu has on him, which is what I think he stole. He also has his club, but it's clean. James Turner drugged Leopold Blancard. Leopold's this guy. And stole a button. And that happened in the library. The top one's correct, I'm pretty sure. In the salon around noon, James Turner killed Augustus. It could be that it's not James Turner who is the murderer. But James Turner is the one with the button. It does seem like James Turner is the wrong one. It could be, it could be that they met up and he gave the button to someone else to plant it so that James Turner has an alibi. Because James Turner was in the chess house at the time. There's no way Leopold Blancard killed him and implanted the button himself, right? Like, that would be weird. Thank God, okay. I just really wanted to make sure there. I also really should. Here, Augustus, Valentine. We got William Spade. We got Podrick Hill. We got James Turner. We got Leopold Blancard. We got Augustus Valentine. We got Alistair Koch. Sorry, I'm just ordering these when I'm thinking. We got Gideon Bell. We got Ergen Patul. Arthur Falconer. Okay, so the bottom three I just straight up don't have to worry about. They're fine. The butler was asleep, the gardener was gardening, and the guard is just, he's not even involved. And Augustus Valentine's dead, so he's also, so these four people I don't have to worry about. What did I just say? Augustus Valentine, I don't have to worry about. And it's Gideon Bell. Podrick Hill. Yeah, I swapped those by accident. So Ergen Patul might have been the murderer. Honestly. I would see that coming. But I feel like that's a red herring. Because he was with Gideon Bell, but Gideon Bell's also lower perception. So, could it be Ergen Patul? I kind of want to check. No, okay. Yeah, these two were together, and like Gideon Bell might be like fucking drugged out of his mind, but that's okay. Because all it does is hyperfocus. Loss of perception of time, rapid blinking. Which means his timeline for Gideon Bell. So let Alistair Koch lectured the butler. So Master Turner come to a chess house. So Lord Alistair leaves the chess house and returns shortly after. Lord Alistair, that might have just been like a long time. So Alistair Koch might be the murderer. Yeah! Brotherhood member Alistair and James plotted to turn the ruling moderate and loyalist parties against each other. Over the course of a weekend at James's manor, Alistair murdered the moderate leader and James freed the loyalist leader. You have proven that I can trust you. Here is the Brotherhood's artifact, which I removed from the traitor Keen. I set it to take heat from this cup of water. Then I change the symbols and make the idol give that heat to something else. But there is so much more the idol can do. Okay. That's two more. Let's see, do I have time for two more? If the next one's small, I can probably finish both. Not 100% sure, but we'll try. We'll see. This looks like... Uh-huh. What is this, like a try? Oh my god, 5? Why do I already have oh. Oh no. I have to do math. Remember the second virtue. Remember the third virtue. This is vanity. This is sloth. Weekly order party. Party of People's Tribunal, 42. 6 culprits are brought to the tribunal. Each culprit's charges are evaluated and merit change is calculated. First culprit's merit exaction starts. Second starts, third starts. 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Okay. It is a thing of beauty to see order prevail. Were it not against the first virtue, I would feel very happy. Huh. Nicholas, I'll wager you feel the new regime towards your diligence now. So tell me why I saw you spend more than 3 shilling on new clothes after I asked you to lend me money and you said you had none to spare? I suggest you lend me some now, unless you want me to write up an official report about a 4th virtue breach. Your beloved brother. Holy. History of infraction and obedience? Labeled the protocol as being on Thursday, even though it was Wednesday. Took a double-length lunch break. Loyal serves in low-ranking position of the order, plus 10. Total plus 4. What are you... Oh my god! Oh my god! The man is not breathing, no apparent wounds. They've sucked the air out of him. Prince of Dusk, like night I am dark and full of terror. I do not fear love, do not make that error. When you know my name, just look for my face. Okay. Poor bugger. I've never seen so much merit removed in a tribunal. Some mistakes are very costly. An Albion Frank banknote. Mr. David Garan. History of infraction and obedience. Had a secret compartment in his office locker. Denied the existence of a secret compartment. Loyal service plus 10. Okay, so he just lost 1 point of each. What are you insinuating, James? I would never breach the 4th virtue. You know damn well I keep no secrets. Okay. Dear Arbiter Koch, I am writing to inform you that Richmond's colonel was seen with another officer's wife in a potentially intimate situation. We implore you to send the agents to investigate. Oh, and this potential flouting of the first virtue. Slap the sergeant in anger is a minus? Listen to marching music in his manner. Oh my god. That is a regime, alright? That is music to my ears, Alistair. But do control your emotions. We, as Arbiters of Order, must never violate the first virtue. I drank a full bottle of brandy at a picnic, Jesus. Kept a book, Legacy of the Rose Dynasty, in his study. So it seems like being emotional is the first virtue. Don't be emotional. Don't show emotions. During your absence of party business, your senior assistant Daniels demonstrated extreme untidiness and thus breached one of the virtues. Ooh. Culprit Mr. Fanger Quinn. Claimed he had no wife, had a painting depicting a naked person in his house, broke his wife's favorite teapot in anger, was observed spending a night with neighbor's wife. There must be a ton of negatives. Walter Keane received... flirted 3 times with different married women during the party convention. Wore ridiculous headgear at 5 public events. Claimed he had not betrayed High Arbiter Lazarus during his ritual of ascendance. Expelled from the Party of Order. That's a minus for sure as well. What do we have here? Ah. Held a dinner party a few years ago where he offered large amounts of wine to his guests. That's a minus. Got angry during the questioning and shouted at the High Arbiter. Oh, that's a breakment of the first one. Reveal the whereabouts of his hiding fugitive dissident daughter, married her husband Peter. Evaluated as plus 15. Okay, he most likely got a plus. I don't know how much this is gonna reduce. Check mark right, yeah. Mr. Josh Bailey left his work at Tannery early, drank excessive amount of gin, drank excessive amounts of rum, cursed a married woman, denied 4 times during questioning that he had done these acts. He might have not remembered. That's a minus for sure. Horace Webb. Has not held down a job since the new regime. 60 instances of non-work. Okay, that's a massive demerit, I'm sure. Claims he works in his castle, helping his servants clean it. Possesses 15 books kept in his private library. Expressed willingness to donate the castle to the party, evaluated plus 200. That might offset it. Gideon Bell wears an outrageous hairstyle. Broke down in tears 10 times during questioning. Has refused to start working. 5 instances. Rejected the High Arbiter's request that he share information from a secret entrance. That is a minus for sure. The 4 maxims of virtue. Okay, so I gotta figure them out. The first virtue is... secret? No. Well, let me get the other clues here real quick. Brandy and opium. What does it say? Remember the second virtue, store confiscated objects and evidence according to the virtue breached. 125 pence, delivered 6 pence. Huh? What do you... The yellow one is a violin. So the yellow one is arts. Gideon Bell. Is beauty. Vulgar music. Untidiness. I'm probably looking for more, and we've got one for secrets. We got one for love. And we got one for... I'm gonna assume... diligence. So mistakes at work are punished. Excessive. That is for sure drinking. Or overindulgence. I need more words. Stories and autumn tale. Because the books are outlawed by the 4th one. I don't have books yet. Okay. In all truth, Lord High Arbiter, I would prefer storing no more than this. Let's see, since the year blah blah blah, when it gained a majority in parliament and liberated our government from multi-party chaos, the Order Party has worked hard to improve society. Despite a vast popular support for the party, His Majesty refuses to acknowledge the authority of the party's tribunal. High Arbiter Lazarhurst has announced that in 2 months, the party and its subordinates will participate in a peaceful march to the king's current residence to demonstrate their virtue of moderation. Okay. So this first virtue must be moderation, because it's excessive something will be punished. I'm honored to help the party upkeep the 4 virtues. I hope sitting here all day does not count as sloth. Second virtue is... Headwork sloth will be punished. I think there are worse jobs than this one. Thank God tobacco is not considered an indulgence. A bit boring though. Too bad literature is forbidden. Okay, so we've got literature is forbidden by the fourth one. And one of them is indulgence. So excessive indulgence is punished. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So I'm looking for 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'm missing one word, and then I have a couple that I haven't placed yet. And these each cost a thing, and that lets me calculate these. Okay. I see what it wants. Silence. You will perform your function as much as is required. It is paramount to ensure the order in new society. I still have the weight on it. For Max's virtue. And then I'm still missing something somewhere. Alright, I haven't checked these guys yet. I felt it in my bones that I should have drunk less. Now we poor souls experience God's wrath. This tribunals are far side. They spread lies that my love is merely lust. And what do they even know about true art? Such a relief that they decided not to punish any fashion charges. I hope the process is not painful. Now we have everything. So the third one is fashion related. Music, untidiness, and vulgar fashion will be punished. One of these is art. Literature is the fourth one. We have art and music in the third one. It's not untidiness, this is art. So music, art, and fashion, if it's vulgar, will be punished for the third virtue. The fourth one includes literature. And I believe also lies. This untidiness at work will be punished. And then excessive indulgence will be punished. Excessive lust will be punished. And secrets will be punished there. What is the other excessive thing that will be punished? For moderation. Let me look at this. It's drugs and alcohol. Which are indulgence. And we got lust. Okay, let's look at the books here again. Had a secret compartment and denied the existence, both being -1. So having secrets and lying are -1. Oh, I've died. 6 culprits of birds. Okay. If it were not against the first virtue, I'd feel very happy. I guess excessive emotion. And then the fourth virtue is... What is the fourth virtue? Oh, truth. Oh, a perfect right from the get-go. Okay. Okay, that never happens. Alright. Oh, and then we know this one's a -1. Which means... And these are work mistakes. Both. Being -3 each. Because he had... he made a mistake and he was slothful. So -3. Then I guess we have to look up here for the rest. Claimed he had no wife, that's a lie. Had a paint... No, I have to look for the other ones first. Hold on. We have that guy dead. We know this guy gave us the -1. This guy's the -3. Oh, these two guys have one on them, of course. Drank a full bottle of brandy at a picnic and kept a book. So you lose 8 from alcohol and a book. But that is 1 and 4. We know 4 is -1. Which means excessive indulgence is -7. Damn. And then this guy slapped the sergeant in anger, which is 7. And listened to marching music in his manner. Which is the third one, so that would be 2. Yay, math. Alright, Fanger Quinn, what did you get? Now I have to go through all of these. Claimed he had no wife. So that's a lie. A lie, art, anger, and cheated. So he had a lie. So 1/4. Has a painting, 1/3. Anger, 1/1. And was observed spending a knife at his neighbor's wife, which is also 1/1. So we've just got 2 1s, a 3, and a 4. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So he's -12. And then Walter Keane flirted 3 times with different married women during the party convention. I wonder if that's considered 1 count or 3. But that is excessive emotions, I think. So I'm gonna count it as 3. That's a lot. 7, 14, 21 already. Or ridiculous headgear. Because we're at 21. And then another 10, so 31. Jeez, 31. Claimed he had not betrayed Harbinger. Okay, 31, 32. That's 7, right? Flirted 3 times with different married women? Indulgence, lost emotions. Yeah, so claimed he had not betrayed High Arbiter, that's a -1. Ridiculous headgear at 5 public events. That is 5 counts of -2. So these are 11. And then 3 times 7. That's 32. Did I miscount the other one? A -1. Painting. -2. That's -3 total. Broke his wife's favorite teapot. 7. 10. 7 is 17. Oh. There you go. I counted that one wrong. Held a dinner party a few years ago and he offered large amounts of wine to his guests. That is 7. Try to fill it in temporarily. Got angry during the questioning and shouted at a high arbiter, which is also 7. And then he got plus 15. So we gained plus 1. Okay. Josh Bailey. I left his work early. Sloth. Okay, 3. 7. 14 total. 15, 16, 17 total. Another 7. Oh my god. Okay, so these together are 21, 24, 24, 28. And the last one's Horace Webb has not held down a job since the new regime. 60 instances of non-work. So 60 times 3 is 180. Oh my god. 181, because that's a lie. And he possesses 15 books. You're also, so 16. So he gets a plus 4. And then Gideon Bell. His only downside is it broke down in tears 10 times. Oh, this man's taking a minus 70 right there. Oh, that's not good. And then the work one was 3, so that's another 30. So, sorry, 15. This is 85. 85? 80, 87, 88, minus 80. Jesus Christ. Okay, years have passed, I guess. They don't have days. So, an amount of years have passed since the Order Party has seized power. During a tribunal, so that must be Gideon Bell, yeah? Yeah, during the Gideon Bell, Gideon Bell is judged to have the largest merit deduction in all tribunal history. To execute his punishment, the idol was used on him. To execute his punishment, idol was used on him and he lost and died. Huh? Wait, how many years have passed? Let's start there. Oh, this poor guy. He's fully sucked up. When you know my name, just look for my face. Gideon Bell. Look for Gideon Bell's face. Number 42 weekly. 42 weeks is less than a year. But I'm gonna round that up to 0 years. Maybe they want 1 year. Yeah, they probably want 1 year. Have passed since the Order seized power during the tribunal. Gideon Bell is judged of the largest merit deduction in all of tribunal history. To execute his punishment, something was used on him. That must be the idol. Used on him, and he lost Years and... Oh! They advanced the age! Oh! How many did he get? 88? Did they take off 88 of his years? Now we get to see how many years have passed. 3 years! Holy! The Order Party has seized power now forces the 4 maxims of virtue. The young Duke, Gideon Bell, was judged during the tribunal to have lost 88 merits. The High Arbiter of the party, Lazarus Erst, used the idol to decrease Gideon's youth by 88 years, thus making him 108, which resulted in his death. Time. Okay, I will have time. I'll do the last one too. If there's any more after that, that's gonna be on a follow-up stream. That's gonna be a while, because then I'll just go into the DLC after. The slight delay in the peaceful march to the king's castle. That's a lot. Okay, so this is the estate. I think. There's a bridge. What do we have here? Oh. A pile of mangled and burned corpses. Because of a cannon. Okay. And this is what the very first case was. What do we have here? The horse has a stamp on it? I have some small but pressing business to attend to at the property of our late brother Sebastian, previous Proud Beast steward. I'll be back at the camp for a 10 o'clock strategy meeting as planned. Lazarus. Worry not to continue to feast, wife. Nothing can stand in my way. I will kill our enemies wherever we go. Oh, dear husband, you are so brave, and you've been drinking since early this morning. But what will we do now? Become the pure flower that I know you can be for me, Edmund Cloudsley. Dear Mary, I know where your unworthy maid is hiding you. Soon I will free you from his dirty paws and ship him to colonies. While I will put on a pedestal of sweetest praise, and you will become my ideal wife. Edmund. For you, I would fight a tiger and win by Peter Badley. Mary, my uncle Edmund Cloudsley died in some robbery, and I am rich. Now your father will see me for the man that I am. Let him marry. So he's Peter Badley? Oh. Oh. Okay. That's a boat. Well, since I'm not an idiot, but real men like us could beat those Order Party ninnies even without any weapons. But I heard rumors you lost a cannon while gambling. Oh. You did lose a cannon while gambling. He was right. Okay, EC. Oh, wait, EC? Do you think they will try to kidnap the king? So EC is getting out of the country. I've instructed him to arrive at around 11:30. Host likely will be in a Order Party uniform. If he comes alone without any backup outside, approach him. If he gives you something that belonged to the one who escaped your tonic, you may proffer him the instruction slip I gave you. Conceal your face, he may recognize you. Oh, those Order rats sneaking around here? This is no good. I hope they will just blackmail me and bugger off. One's kitchen knife, partially peeled lemon. Ada Baker and Walter Knott. Those are probably irrelevant. Man, this whole town's... everything's gone through shit. slightly dented saber with some blood. Yeah, he is dead. Belchester Castle. Port. Capital. Oh, so this is the capital. Okay. And this is Port. And this is, Belchester Castle. Oh. The bicycle is new. Oh, I recognize that voice. It is you. Isn't it poetic that you have fallen for the same trap as you did all those years ago? Straw men are your bane. Ah, damn you, you cunning. Okay, so this is, the Gideon dude who was carrying 2 pistols. One empty, one loaded. You. Hey, it's a straw man who he shot. A white pigeon. I admit I may have treated you unjustly after a long cooperation. I will come alone in peace. It's like a lot happening here at once. Yo, it's the idle guy. Why are you not working, you worthless piece of garbage? I'm doing the same thing I saw Lazarus do during the buried executions. Odds broken. This regime has to fall. It has taken everything from me. 12:15 p.m. Vaha Blade. Captain Rad morning report. At 8, a newfangled insurrectionist carriage passes by. At 8:30, an individual passes by on the new 2-wheel contraption. 2 individuals let insurrection units pass on horses. And here we have the camp. Okay. Lazarus Earth. What's in this? Oh, poison. Okay. We got a note. You took 32 things from me. I demand you return them. If you refuse, I will make the story of your true origins known to the other party leaders. At 11:30 on May 15, meet me at the place the idol was stolen. A Brotherhood and Power Willard met his death. Come alone and bring proof. Something personal of yours to give to the veiled woman. Tie your reply to the pigeon and release it from the cage. It will find me. David Coran, succession married Anus, proving to be resourceful, discreet professional. Nicholas Maker, cowardly but dutiful. Alistair Koch, pompous and vain, but being a military man is ready to obey. JT, greedy and hedonistic. Walter Keane, ambitious and inventive. Oh, and you get to go back to every single one of them? Oh, this is gonna suck. Fuck, how do I go back? Yes, Comrade Lazarus has not yet returned for several hours. Comrades Alistair and James have gone to find him. If they do not return, I'll organize more search parties. Alright. So I gotta put 3 things together and then TLDRs. Went to the blank to because I don't want it to the Okay. So we start here. Early in the morning. A newfangled insurrectionist carriage passes by. And then also, the bicycle on the new 2-wheel contraption. So the bicycle in here. This is the guy, what's his face? David Goran, yes. went to the cabin. I think that is the cabin, right? Yeah, the Cloudsley cabin. To kill someone because David Garan wanted to have the golden idol. I'm gonna say for now. Who was this dude again? Is this Cloudsley? This is a Dark Hands, not a master, not an initiative, but like the middle one, a veteran. Oh, shot the shit out of David Garan here. Camera in the cabin to kill. I want to say EC, but I don't have that name, so that's not gonna be it, because I have all the names here. Is it James Turner? No, there's like too much here wrong. Admit I may have treated you unjustly after a long cooperation. I will come alone in peace. Maybe I do have to check some of these old ones. If you're this guy, that's the one who went out. So that is David Garan, yes. Who once again got hit by the straw man. Because he wanted to kill someone. Who did he come here to kill? That's what I'm not sure about. Because it's David Garan for sure went to the cabin to kill someone. But who? To kill someone. Because for some reason. And it's this guy who he wanted to kill. Strawman, are you Bane? Who is that? Is that Lazarus? He was a level 2. So this must be, Lazarus Earth. Because Lazarus Earth wanted to something. So I think David Garan wants to kill him because he wanted to do a thing. I just don't know what the thing is. Why? Oh, that's a tough one. Poetic, you're falling for the same trap as you did all those years ago. Strawman or your Bane. Which makes guaranteed pretty much that is Lazarus. No, Lazarus, the other guy. David Garan. To kill Lazarus Earth, it seems. Because he shot through the window. And one of his bullets is empty. Just careful with the hole through that. So we did hit. Just see after a long cooperation, I will come alone in peace. We can discuss your compensation. Really don't know. we'll continue and revisit that later. Well, this guy as well. At 10:15, that is before the noon, two individuals on insurrection reforms pass on horses. These are Alistair and James, because Lazarus has not returned. Wait, Comrade Lazarus. I may have to rethink this. Because this could be Lazarus Hurst. Maybe he went to kill David Garan. Because David Garan wanted to kill Lazarus Hurst? No. I don't know. No, let's just have the Golden Idol. I don't think that's it. This is the guy who wanted the Golden Idol for sure. But he cannot get it to work. At the cabin. So we know this one, yeah. So, someone killed Lazarus Hurst. And I think it's David Garan. For now. As a TLDR. And before noon, someone killed someone else again. And in the afternoon, someone killed someone else again. Here's a couple of dead bodies, so that's just a trap. What do we do now? What if the evil government find us? Man. Let's go for the early afternoon one first. So, two individuals on insurrection uniforms pass on horses. Because they were sent out, those are Alistair and James looking for Lazarus. Alistair and James, as reminders, are the guy with the nose and the evil guy, okay. We have Alistair here. He's trying to figure out how that thing works. And I feel like this might be James. Is his sword like slightly dented, so he had a fight. So I think Alistair and James had a fight. Alistair being the one who attacked. So it's Alistair and James. God, Alistair Koch. I'm so bad with these names. And James Turner. Oh. Alistair Koch and James Turner. And Lazarus Hurst, David Garan, these are correct, and then we'll see the rest. Alistair Koch and James Hurst trying to find Lazarus Hurst. And they started to fight over it. They found the golden idol, it seems. Where did they find the golden idol? It was on the way back, which means they came from any of these three. Oh, this is too far. This is too far. Is that too far? This would explain why it would be dented. I don't think anything happened here. And it's not going to be at the cabin because this dude's still here. So I think they did that at the crossroads. Was it at the manor? Yeah, okay. It was the manor. So we know this is Lazarus for sure. Guaranteed. So it's Lazarus Hearst. Went to the cabin to kill probably David Garan. Because... why? I actually don't know the reason. We'll get back to that in a moment. Let's check the afternoon then. So... it shows 12:15 right now, so the afternoon is right now. In the afternoon, someone went to somewhere to do something to someone because someone tried to get back his ideal wife. I feel like that's related to this, yeah? What's his face? That is... fuck, I don't remember what his name is. There's the Lover's Islet. Or Lover's Isle. To get back his ideal wife. Dear Mary, I know where your untrusty maid is hiding you, so we'll free you from the dirty palace and ship into colonies. Edmund. Oh, if you would fight a tiger, Peter Badley. Right, his name is Peter Badley. My uncle Edmund Clancy died of some robbery and I'm rich. Yay! So it's Peter Badley. Because Peter Badley tried to... What will we do now? What if the evil government men find us? So they're on the run. We're not continue to feast. Nothing can stand in my way. Bring out the horse. Oh, right. Okay. Late was as the previous Proud Beast steward. I'll be back at the camp for a 10 o'clock strategy meeting as planned. Lazarus. The previous Proud Beast, brother Sebastian. Brother Sebastian? I don't have a Sebastian. Huh? Oh, I'm so confused. This is Brother Sebastian, it says. Arthur Keene, Turner. Ready to obey and ready to kill. Ambitious and inventive, but treacherous as many smart people are. Blackmail, okay. Let me read this again. You took 32 things from me. I demand you return them. If you refuse, I'll make the story of your true origins known. At 11:30 on May 15, meet me at the place the idol was stolen. Brotherhood and poor Willard Wright Methodist dead. Which was stolen from our Brotherhood. Come alone and bring proof. Something personal of yours, give to a veiled woman. Tie a reply to the pigeon and release it from the cage. It will find me. So, Lazarus got this letter. Then you released the pigeon, which flew into the cabin. I admit I may have treated you unjustly after a long cooperation. I will come alone in peace so we could discuss your compensation. And then a compensation was a shot in the face. I think they'll try to kidnap the king. Me and my employer are getting out of this blasted country. I've instructed him to arrive at 11:30. Most likely he will be in the Order Party uniform. If he comes alone without any backup outside, approach him. If he gives you something that belonged to the one who escaped your tonic, you may proffer him the instruction slip I gave you. I'm in the place where we two first met. There we can talk. So Lazarus Hurst went to the cabin. Like, for sure it's Lazarus Hurst. To find... someone. Because he wanted to fight the dead body, no. So it's ideal wife, dead body, golden idol, and lost years. Man, I am stuck on that one. I have the middle one for sure. I can fill in this like TLDR real quick. Before the noon, Alistair Koch and James Turner tried to find Lazarus Hurst. They found a golden idol at the manor on the way back to start the fight over it. So Alistair Koch killed James Turner. Alistair killed James. At the crossroads. And then there should be one more corpse somewhere. This is the one. He's still alive, too. With the cannons. This is one murder. This is the second murder. I actually don't see the third murder unless it is the cannon. So this must be at the manor. Aww. And he blasted the fuck out of him. But who killed who? Maybe the fact that this guy's still alive? Maybe I'm just wrong. Maybe this is happening right now. So, Lazarus first went to the cabin. To... most likely kill. Gonna say David Garon here again, but I don't actually think it is David Garon. Because David Garon tried to blackmail Lazarus Hearst. It's not David Garon, or it's not Lazarus Hearst. This could just be entirely wrong. This is not the ideal wife. Lost years? Here we can talk. I'll come alone in peace. We can discuss your compensation. This one's hard. The worst part is I really don't want to use a hint. Let's double back. She said there's like a carriage, right? At 8, a newfangled insurrectionist carriage passed by. Where did the carriage go? So this is the newfangled one. It's a boat. Oops. Walter nominated Baker. This is the guy who lost a cannon in a gambling match. They're all required. Someone killed Lazarus Hearst at the cabin. This might actually be the manor. Oh, because this must be the carriage. I see, I see. So the carriage went to the manor. Yeah, so the carriage went to the manor, then... And then there was the battle at the crossroads, because they picked it up and then came back. So it was probably at the manor. And we have one guy over here that's like trying to figure it out, but it's not working because it broke, probably from the cannon. And then meanwhile at the cabin, so this is happening last, the cabin. True origins known to the other party leaders. So it's... Lazarus Hearst went to the cabin to kill someone because someone tried to blackmail Lazarus to get back something. You took 32 things from me? That might be 32 years. She has to make the story of your true origins known to the other party leaders. And our brotherhood. I'm really come alone and bring proof. So this is Lazarus Hurst's camp. Or tent. Comrade Lazarus not yet returned for several hours. Alistair and James have gone to find him. If they do not return, we'll search more. Okay. And this is the carriage. So the carriage went here. But Lazarus survived. Because it makes the most sense that he's doing like the whole shtick. And what was this here? 11:30. Most likely will be in party order uniform. If he comes alone without any backup, approach him. Which he did. Okay. And then Lazarus Hurst ended up here. Where he has been shot. And it is other leaders, so it's someone from the camp. So someone in this book. Nicholas Maker is safe. He has an alibi. He's in the camp. We know about Alistair, and we know about James. Those two had a spat, so it's David Goran, or it's Walter Keane. So I think it's Walter Keane. So to kill Walter Keane because Walter Keane tried to blackmail Lazarus to get back what I think is his lost years. Okay, lost years was correct. Kill Walter Keane because that is Walter Keane for sure. Just making sure. That is blackmail for sure. Oh, kill. Sorry. Skill for sure. That was blackmail for sure. Is it not the cabin? No, it's the cabin. Walter Keane. It is Lazarus Hurst, right? Yeah, Lazarus Hurst. Went to the cabin to kill Walter Keane. Because Walter Keane tried to blackmail Lazarus Hurst to get back his lost. The word lost is correct. Lost years is correct. Walter Keane. To blackmail is correct. Which one here is wrong? This was Keane. Oh, someone else went to the cabin to kill Walter Keane because Walter Keane tried to blackmail Lazarus Hurst. Lazarus sent someone. Which I then think would be David Goran. And that makes sense because he died at the same place with the same straw man. Okay. So it's David Goran who killed him. And then at the morning... Let's see. So I'm done with Lazarus. Done with Walter Keane. Don't have to care about Nicholas Maker at all. Don't have to care about... So it's Peter Badley. Because Peter Badley wanted to find the ideal wife. This is also a Peter Badley then. Went to the islet to kidnap? No. To find... Who did he find? Let's see. Alistair Cock and James Turner were done with? So we just have Mary something. Oh, what was Mary's last name? Dear Mary... Edmonds Cloudsley, Peter. So it's Mary Badley, I guess. Or Mary Cloudsley, but I don't think of Cloudsley, yeah. So Peter Badley went to the Isle to find Mary Badley because Peter Badley wanted to find the ideal wife? That makes not a lot of sense. For sure these guys, though. Party later, previous birthday Stewart. I'll be back at camp for 10 o'clock. Early in the morning, Peter Badley went to the Isle to find... Could also be to the manor to find Mary, what I assume is Badley, because they're married. And now you're in Northeast hiding you soon will free from his dirty paws and ship him to the colonies. You will become my ideal wife, Edmund. But I don't have an Edmund Cloudsley. If you would fight a tiger and win, Peter Badley. That's Mary by Peter. So they are both Badsleys. And they did both go to the Isle. Kidnap? The ideal one. That makes no sense. This one makes no sense. There's also a murder that still happened in the morning. So it is Peter Badley. Alistair Cock killed James Turner at the crossroads, and David Goran killed Walter Keane. So it's not the Badleys. And it's not like one name is wrong. So did it go to the manor early in the morning? We have Lazarshurst still to fill in somewhere. No. None of these make sense. So I think Lazarshurst might be one of the dead bodies here. So it's someone killed Lazarshurst at the manor. Early in the morning, Peter Badley went to the man. No. Is that a red herring? You were so brave and you have been drinking since early this morning. They could have gone to the inn to drink. Went to the inn to blackmail? Wait. I hope they will just blackmail me and bugger off. Could this be Lazarshurst went to the inn to blackmail Peter Badley, who was drinking there, because Peter Badley wanted to have the ideal wife? Oh, not fight, fine. I really don't know what this morning was supposed to be. Because it's... David Garon went to the cabin to kill Walter Keane. But Walter Keane killed David Garon. So those are flipped. Okay, that is the manor. And it's Peter Badley killed Lazarshurst, I think. Peter Badley went to the manor to kill Lazarshurst because Lazarshurst wanted to kidnap, kill, blackmail, fight? I really don't know. So we know Peter Badley killed Lazarshurst. They could be swapped. It could also, the ideal wife thing might just be completely like, it could just be the golden idol. Unless Lazarshurst went there to kill Peter Badley because Peter Badley wanted to have the golden? No. I feel like I'm just brute forcing it and this sucks. But I just see no clue here. It's a cannon. There's 3 dudes dead. One of which is Lazarshurst, who went to the manor to... Is it to kill Peter Badley? I actually don't think he went there to kill Peter Badley. Lazarshurst went to the manor to find Peter Badley, maybe. Alright, look at this real quick. Conrad Lazarus has not yet returned. And she is saying an aid carriage passes by, and then the bike. The bike being Walter Keane and David Garan. And two individual insurrectionist uniforms pass on horses. Those are the two that are infighting. And the carriage went to the manor. An empty cannon. Aww. So, Lazarus Hurst has died. Kidnap. Oh, yeah, this could be the lost years. So Lazarus Hurst wanted to have the lost years. Wait, let me make sure that's correct here. Read the note again. Lazarus took 32 things from him. Because it's Peter Badley who wanted to have the lost years. And he is young again. I guess. So early in the morning, Lazarus Hurst went to the manor to... That might be swapped then. Peter Badley, Lazarus Hurst. No, it's not blackmail. It's, find... Is it Lazarus Hurst wants to find Peter Badley? What am I missing here? Okay, it's getting pretty late, so I'm gonna start hitting the hint. Getting stuck on working as hard as you can before you hit the hint. You remind a phone if you made a typo, if you exhausted evidence, if you access hints. Okay. On the chronology, on the events of the manor. Imagine this, my friend. Someone important may have died here, but why would that person come here? That's my big problem, yeah. To understand that, you must carefully untangle the mystery at the cabin. Someone and his ambitions for romance. Barely helps. But I'll double check. Mina may have treated you unjustly. Come alone in peace. We'll discuss your compensation. He's still alive too. Oh, that didn't even help me at all. Oh no, oh, this feels bad. So no, Peter Badley killed Lazarus Hurst, and he wanted to have the ideal wife. Yeah, let me check the wife again. What is on the notes? Soon I will free you from his dirty paws. By Edmund Cloutsley. And Edmund Cloudsley. Oh, I can't put in Edmund Klaus because my thought process here being, is the sorry. The cannon thing was a trap, for sure. Someone won a cabin in the inn from gambling. And set up the trap for when the Imperials come in. And then they open the door, kablamo, there goes Lazarus Hearst, who was part of that, apparently. So Lazarus Hearst went to the manor to, I assume, kill Peter Badley. Or vice versa. So it could be that Peter Badley, because Peter Badley, we know for sure, killed Lazarus Hearst at the manor. So Peter Badley could have gone to the manor. They both could have gone to the manor. To kill Lazarus Hearst. So Lazarus Hearst wanted to blackmail the ideal wife? What is dead body in here? Something is wrong here. These are the names, but something's wrong here and it's not clicking. Let's see, is it kidnap the ideal wife? Or steal? Nah, that would be half. Find the ideal wife? Have the... Oh, I don't know. I really don't know. Check for mistakes. Okay. So he wanted to find Mary Badley. Or not find, something else here. And this is probably Lazarus Hearst again. Wanted to... kidnap the ideal wife. In the early morning, Lazarus Hearst went to the manor to... not have, kidnap... to kill Mary Badley, maybe? Hold on, okay, we know ideal wife is there. To kidnap Mary Badley. Ideal wife. Yeah. The one hint used good enough, because I am under time pressure, I have to stop soon. Before storming the king's castle with the Order party, Lazarus Hearst led his man to Sebastian Cloudsley's old manor in order to kidnap his long-lost love, Mary Badley, née Richards, who was hiding there with her husband, Peter Badley. Upon entering the manor, Lazarus and his troops were confronted by a drunk Peter and the cannon he had won while gambling. Peter blew up Lazarus, breaking the idol, and fled the scene with Mary. Down with the virtues! Hey, weren't you with the Order party? Oh, no, I was never a part of that ghastly organization. I can take this gilded brass trinket for scrap metal. You could have 3 soap for it and call yourself lucky. The poor guy. That thing's just been trash. Oh, and we have an epilogue. There's more to... That's a lot. Donate to a veteran who lost his leg in a noble defense of his homeland. Oh, he died. Witness the power of the idol in my hands and swear loyalty to Lazarus Hearst. We will build the ideal society. Okay, it's set to decay, I believe. Bit of mass. The only thing worse than imbeciles is imbeciles with power. The rich and noble have a social club with mystic rituals and other hogwash that are so stupid that they did not realize when they had some truly miraculous technology in their hands. However, they are influential and persistent and have already caused a great deal of harm. Walter Keane has told me more about their organization. If he tells the truth and you're truly devoted, I could gain some powerful allies. All citizens are equal. All citizens must serve society. Citizens must be valued by how virtuous they are. Society with internal contradictions is unsustainable. Therefore must be led by the most virtuous citizen. The virtuous citizens are better able to serve society. Therefore, virtuous citizens deserve to gain more time on this earth. Alright. This is unbelievable. My pure Mary is joined in matrimony with that clown Peter Batley. Such a hasty decision goes against every principle of virtue. Society must be built on the principles of virtue. Only thus can it become truly great. Look at the Lemurians. Thousands of years ago, they had an empire on the bank of the seas, of 7 seas. Their ancient technology continues to baffle modern science. No, the empire crumbled because it was built on pleasure-seeking, not virtue. Alright. I swear it. Yes, with these powers, I will do whatever is necessary to build a better world. I see. Yes, my lord, I swear my loyalty to you and will undertake whatever tasks are required of me. No, I don't feel I've impressed me on the Golden Line about Ireland's vision. Ah, you see, it's still alive. Oh my god, all 3? If you further during one attempt, just capture, convince them to join his side. The Brotherhood Masters and blah helps Blah seize power in the country. This is like a TLDR of the whole game. Edmund Cloudsey left the idol to the Brotherhood in his will, but then someone on someone's order stole the idol and accidentally stabbed someone else. The Brotherhood tasked someone to punish someone and recover the idol. During one attempt, someone was captured and Blood convinced him to join his side. Used the idol to make himself young and infiltrated the Order, I think, or Brotherhood. Under an alias, and then he claimed to be the... was it Griffin Reborn? And transformed the Brotherhood into the Order Party. Brotherhood Masters Blah and Blah helped Blah seize power in the country and enforce the rule of virtues by taking youth away from common people and giving it to the party order members. Oh, sorry, Order Party members. And right before the final showdown with the uncooperative king, someone wanted to kidnap someone, was shot by someone, and the idol was broken. Okay, and we remember that the cannon was shot by... oh, sorry, Lazarus Hearst. Wanted to kidnap Mary Badley. And was shot by Peter Badley, and the idol was broken. The Brotherhood Masters were James Turner, Angus McBain, and Alistair Koch. Helped Alistair Koch. I believe Alistair was the one who got like on top. So James Turner and Angus McBain. James Turner and Angus McBain. It must be James Turner and Alistair Koch then. Helped Lazarus Hearst. There we go. Okay. So now this one is good. Edmund Clousley left the idol to the Brotherhood in his will, but then someone on someone's orders stole the idol and accidentally stabbed someone else. I don't remember where that was. It was this one, wasn't it? Stabbed Willard Wright. And the culprit was Ash Blair. Ash Blair and Willard Wright. I don't think those names were there. Yeah, they were not. Neither of them. Great. Oh, Willard Wright is. Somebody stabbed Willard Wright. After the Brotherhood in his will, but then someone on someone else's orders stole the idol and accidentally stabbed Willard Wright. So this Willard Wright is wrong. Was it David Garon? The Brotherhood tasked someone to punish someone and recover the idol, but his attempts were fruitless. No. Yeah, because it is, man is breathing would appear to have lost consciousness. This is, Garon. And Walter Keane was a culprit. But that's like this part. Idol to the Brotherhood, but then in his will, but then fuck. Oh, Peter Badley and Mary Badley. Fuck, I'm so bad with names. During one attempt, someone was captured and someone convinced him to join his side. Ooh. I do believe David Garon used it to infiltrate under the name Walter Keane. Maybe? I don't remember. I really don't. No, Walter Keane already was there, so that's not a new identity. The identity is Lazarus Hearst. Willard Wright was captured, and McCloudsley? No. Fuck. Someone was captured. Who the fuck was captured and then convinced to join the side? Used the idol to make himself young and infiltrated under the identity of Lazarus Hearst. Claimed to be Griffin Reborn. Transformed the Brotherhood into the Order Party. So it's the first 3 names that I'm not sure about. Who was captured? Because David Garan has showed up the whole time, so he did not use the idol to make himself young. Who made himself young and infiltrated the Brotherhood under Lazarus Hearst? Is what I don't know. That is it Edmund Cloudsley who used the idol? And then who is it that got captured? Walter Keane? Yeah, okay. Oh, I did not realize that. Okay, so Edmund Cloudsley became Lazarus Hearst. Oh. So Edmund Cloudsley left the idol to the Brotherhood, but then someone on someone else's orders stole the idol and stabbed Willard Wright. And then the Brotherhood tasked someone to punish him and recover the idol, but his attempts were fruitless. I think this is David Garan. As well, but then someone who... We haven't used Sebastian Cloudsley yet. Who I believe did want that, so he hired someone to do it. Sebastian stole the idol and accidentally stabbed Willard Wright. The brother tasked someone to punish that person. James Stewart, Alistair Koch, and Lazarus Hearst. What else do we have here? Thank you for dealing with all the challenges related to my death. Keep an eye on a new ally. So, David Garan dealt with all the challenges regarding to Edmund's death. So this is not David Garan for sure. I want to just make this Sebastian Cloudsley again. Just temporarily. Stole the item, so the Brotherhood tasked David Garan to punish Sebastian Cloudsley again. Yeah, that makes sense. So I do believe it is Sebastian Cloudsley's orders. Could it have been Peter Badley? So he does survive the whole time. I don't remember the start anymore. It's been too long. Because this was an accident? Oh, that makes so much more sense now. Was it right from the start, huh? So this is Sebastian Cloudsley who died. Could it have been Sebastian's will? Yeah, it's Sebastian's will. Hold on. So it's Sebastian Cloudsley left the idol to the Brotherhood in his will. But then... on Edmund Cloudsley's orders, someone stole the idol. And that is this guy. Ash Blair's not in there. Okay. Oh, but the blazes. So Edmund Cloudsley, still alive. Here's Willard Wright again. So Peter Badley was the one who gave the orders. And okay, so Peter Badley but then Willard Wright on Peter Badley's orders? Was it Willard Wright? I'll double check. Let's see. You're Sophia. Okay. Oh, what in a blaze. Listen to official troubles here. That's such a dick move, man. I bequeath you the golden idol of Xenopolis. You will know what to do with it. Willard Wright. So Willard Wright is the one who received it. So obviously Willard Wright will not be the one who stole it. Badly, Willard Wright, David Garan. Couldn't have been David Garan on Peter Badley's orders? No. Because David Garan was employed by Cloudsley. Could be Walter Keane. On Peter Badley's orders, stole the idol and accidentally stabbed Willard Wright. Brotherton asked, then tasked someone to punish Peter Badley, probably. Peter Badley can recover the idol, but its attempts were fruitless. What was the deal here? Darkhand Stewart wanted Edmund Cloudsley dead. Therefore, Ada Baker poisoned the tonic and hit him, but Rose Cooper died. So they wanted to punish Edmund Cloudsley. To punish Edmund Cloudsley. And tasked... Who did they task to do that? Because it wasn't David Garan. But I don't think it was any of these. I would be honest. Fredericton's Whalebone and Walter Keane on Peter Badley's orders. God, could it have been... Who stabs Willard Wright again? Ash Blair got into Willard Wright's room, and Oscar Boyton. Fight ensued and Willard Wright gets stabbed with a dagger. So it's Ash Blair who did it. Who was Ash Blair? It's this guy. Never be late, be persuasive, be effective. But then, it's not Walter Keane. It is on Peter Badley's orders to steal the idol. Accidentally stabbed Walter Wright. Or Willard Wright. Sebastian Cloudsley, Edmund Cloudsley, Peter Mary Badley, Willard Wright, David Garan, Walter Keane, Lazarus Hurst, James Turner and Alistair Koch. Those last three names do not come up until the end. They tasked Walter Keane to punish Edmund Cloudsley and recover the idol. Walter Keane was captured and Edmund Cloudsley convinced him to join his side. Edmund Cloudsley didn't use the idol, blah blah blah. Could it have been Peter Batsley on Edmund Cloudsley's orders? Peter Badley on Edmund Cloudsley's orders. Whoa! Hello! Okay. So it's the last... So this is the one that's wrong. Is it Willard Wright? No? David Goron? Thank you for playing. I see. So, really high up out there, Sebastian dies, leaves the idol in the will to Willard Wright, who's part of the Brotherhood. David Goron, employed by Edmund Cloudsley, stole the idol and killed Willard in the process. And that was not done by him directly, it was done via a proxy. Then the Brotherhood's mad, so they task Walter Keane, famous thief and member of the Brotherhood, to punish Edmund Cloudsley and recover the idol. But it failed. He poisoned someone else by accident. During one of these attempts, Walter Keane was captured and Edmund Cloudsley convinced him to join his side. Edmund Cloudsley used the idol to become so young, became Lazarus Hearst, did a trick, becomes the Griffin Reborn, becomes the leader, eventually becomes effectively a dictator almost. Then Brotherhood members help him seize power, and they set up the virtue system. Alright, and then right before they were gonna kill the king, he wanted to kidnap Mary Badley, because it's his wife. But then shot by Peter Badley, because Peter Badley's, no, she's mine. And in that shooting, because it was with a cannon, the idol broke. Rip. And that is that. That's the game. Thank you for playing. Alright, that was a pretty fun little game. I enjoyed that. I will play the DLC at some point, but not soon. That's probably gonna be in like a few weeks when I have like a weekend free or something. For now, I hope I will see you all tomorrow when we're trying out Crimson Desert for the first time. And yeah, that's about it. See you all later. Thanks for joining. Bye bye.